Hi Yoni, how are you doing? How is your Emily, by the way? Have you, like, at least started building her, or... You know, like, if you ask me, no need to be regret and just build her. I mean, you can still find some way of using her, I mean, definitely. And, you know, like, it is what it is, you just got her. Yes, if you ask me about Emily and Yelan, of course, I would suggest you to, anyway, you did, you went for Emily, just build her, use that deathmatch, you know, no need to go for that signature weapon. I just like, I wouldn't suggest you to do that. You know why? Because it's a waste of your jumps. If you're okay with BP, I mean battle pass, at least one battle pass, that weapon, by the way, it's not a bad weapon. Yeah, she has a couple problems. I mean, you know what? It's like only like it's a kit problem. She doesn't snapshot, and it's bad. Like, let's say most players say that she's like Fischl. It's not like that, because Fischl can snapshot. In this case, Fischl is, let's say, in some cases way more valuable and easy to use. Yeah, you need, like, when you use, let's say, Bennett's buff, you need to keep Emily on field and within that buff, that circle, to get that buff, you know, to utilize that buff. It's not a problem. It's like the way how she works. But it's okay, I mean, why not? Anyway, I would suggest you to build her. No need to bench that character, because she's new, by the way. And if you're planning to wish for Kinich, by the way, I think you will be alright. I mean, also you have Nilo, you have Xianyun, you can use her with Xianyun at the same time. So yeah, actually you have plenty of characters to use, like, which can be used with Emily. Hi VXA, how are you doing? I'm still busy building Navi. Oh, that's alright. If so, that's okay. I mean, no need to be regret. I mean, she's not a bad character. Yes, she needs, like, let's say for me, like, I'm not planning, like, you know, completely. I will skip Kinich, because, like, Kinich is not a great... He doesn't have so, like, gameplay style. I don't like it so much. I have Alhaitham and I have Tignari. I'm completely okay with those characters. So yeah, it's like I also don't have Nilo. So yeah, if you have those characters, why not? You have Xianyun as well. So yeah, you can use with Xianyun also. With Furina, Xianyun, maybe one Pyro. You can go double Pyro as well, like with... Well, by the way, Dia, if you have Dia, Dia is a great character, by the way. I mean, like, yeah. And you can use Dia with Emily. Toma, if you have Toma. So yeah, you have, like, with double Pyro, by the way, it's not a bad option, because, you know why? Because you get additional 25% attack buff, which is great. Especially for Emily. Emily benefits from attack, not from EM. So Nahida is not a great option for her, but Baiju is. I thought of using Emily, Furina, Kazuha, Bennett. Emily, Furina, Kazuha, Bennett. You can, but what would you swirl though? I mean, Kazuha is not a great option if you ask me. You know why? Like, let's say, if you want to swirl burning, it's not a great idea. Yes, you can increase some burning damage, but and at the same time, like, Emily does a Dendro damage, so you cannot swirl Dendro to deal more damage. I would suggest you to go, instead of Kazuha, go another Dendro character, like with a deep, let's say the team like Emily, let's say Furina, Bennett, and maybe, like, maybe Dendro Traveler. Dendro Traveler is not okay. No, Dendro Traveler you can. Coley, she's not bad. I mean, you can use...
ensure your safety.
You can use Yao Yao. You can even go with Alhaitham, but Alhaitham is not a great option. And you know why? It's because the set, Deepwood set. Oh, okay, Deepwood set. So just a second. Deepwood set gives Emily additional damage. You see that the elemental skill or burst hits opponents. You can just like cast that skill, Yao Yao skill, and you will get additional damage for 8 seconds. It's tender resistance, which is a lot, by the way. So yeah, alongside that Bennett buff, you will get like this additional damage. Also, you can get some buff from Furina. So yeah, it's a better team in my opinion, way better. And by the way, since she is healing, you can get farm for a stack more faster, at least something, you know, like single Bennett, like he's a single target, she is also a single target, but you can get more heals, more healing, yeah. So yeah, I would say this team. Kazuha is not a great option. Yes, if you know why? Because let's say you don't need crowd controlling with Emily. The problem is Emily is a single target, and even if you crowd control enemies, this cannot help you like anyway. It's a little problem, but if you can like do more damage, then you can kill enemies more faster. It's like, let's consider Emily's skill like Yaemiko's skill, by the way. She is also randomly choose the enemies and hits them. It's something like that. So yeah, it's not a like, you know, like exact like, and like let's say like she cannot hit the same enemy. It's like randomly selected enemies. But the range is pretty good, by the way. I did couple tests yesterday. Range is pretty okay. Oh, hi Go, how are you doing? I thought of Kazuha because he can apply good pyro with his... Oh, well, because you don't need that, by the way. You know why? Because if you go Bennett, you can just like Emily can be the character who can continuously keep that burning on, because she hits enemies like every 2 seconds, which is exactly the time you need to keep that burning. So yeah, try without Kazuha, because with Kazuha I think you will lose more. Yeah, it's not enough damage with Kazuha. So yeah, Kazuha is not a great option for Emily. How are you doing, Go? Alright, let me just start with this damage. Today, like, the plans for today, guys, like, you know, like, unfortunately, I thought I would go for Emily, but, yeah, it's not like that, so yeah. I will prepare for, it's like, we cannot even prepare for a future banner, because no mats, nothing, because all of the characters, future characters, need new mats, new bosses, new ordinary bosses, new artifact set. So yeah, it's like that. So yeah, the only thing we can do, like, do old stuff and just maybe somehow be prepared for the world level 9, by the way. So yeah, I would suggest you to, if you can, like, try to like farm for artifact set of your best characters to deal more damage. You know why? Because world level 9 will be it's not going to be so tough if you are adventure rank 60, but if you adventure rank 58, I would say yeah, it can be a little bit tricky and difficult. You know why? Because like it's the level of the enemies increased by 10 immediately. So yeah, you will get like increased drop rate, as like the drop rate increased as well, but still, you know, like if you struggle with the bosses and enemies on in overworld, yes, it's better to like try to increase at least something like power of your characters. But now, by the way, you can easily use Neuvillette, like some like power creep characters we have at the moment, but maybe they will not in the future. You know why? Because like now the characters like Arlecchino, which at the moment are pretty powerful, like let's say the team like Dia with Neuvillette, you can also use those teams in Overworld, because of increased level of enemies. So yeah, it would be nice. I think that increasing is pretty good, I think. I'm waiting for the end of the patch to see who is coming in 5.1. I want to them. Well, oh, I wouldn't suggest you anyway, Johnny. If you ask me, I mean, no need to like to go for that weapon. You will, let's say, like going for the deathmatch BP weapon will cost you less than spend your prima gems on that weapon. But it's me. I mean, like it's me. I not force you to be like to like go for BP weapon, but you know, like weapon banners usually scam. Don't think about like if you like, you know, like if you got couple weapons back to back, you always can lose at 50-50, and it's not a 50-50 in like in the weapon, but like weapon banner is 33% by the way. So yeah, it's a little bit tough and difficult to get the weapons you want. It's up to you anyway. I mean, as I told you before, you can use even free-to-play weapon. It's like White Tassel. It's also not a bad weapon. And deathmatch, by the way, if you ask me, can be if you have enough. Her Ascension, by the way, it's crit rate, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it real quick, just a second. If I'm not mistaken, it's crit rate, and if so, you will be completely okay even with the White Tassel. Unfortunately, yes, as name, yeah, it's crit damage. So yeah, you will be completely okay even with crit damage, because like with that weapon, you will be okay. You can go like for a crit rate circle alone, and with that deathmatch, you already will get 64 crit rate. So yeah, that's insane, you know? And if you can get at least something from the artifacts, you can switch circlet to the crit damage. So yeah, like it's like, she's pretty, like the characters with the crit rate or crit damage ascensions are pretty easy to build, if you ask me. So yeah. And by the way, all of the latest characters we got, most of them, if I'm not mistaken, most of them has crit rate, crit damage stuff, you know? Just let me check it real quick. Because we got Arlecchino. Arlecchino is a crit damage. Just a second. Let me check it. Yes, like Mualani is also going to has like crit damage. No, she's crit rate, by the way. So yeah, it's actually, and you know why? Because we will get that supportive set when you can get 40 crit rate for 6 seconds. In this case, you know, you can go like completely crit damage, complete crit damage on like on Mualani, and you anyway you will get pretty crazy ratio, because like 20% comes from Mualani, 40% comes from that set, you know, it's already 60, and you can go like a goblet and even weapon, by the way. If we have crit damage weapon, if I'm not mistaken, I mean like catalyst, yes we have, it's like Kagura, 66% crit damage. I mean, anyway, like it's going to be like she is going to be crazy with that ratio. Emily, Chlorine, by the way, also, if I'm not mistaken, got, yes, she also crit rate character. So yeah, we got a lot of characters that crit rate, crit damage, by the way. Yeah, Xianyun is like, she's HP, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, she's bonus HP. So yeah, let me just do this domain one more time, and then I will, maybe I will try to do some. Oh yeah, I just yesterday I have a question. I had a like, you guys asked a question about like Zhongli, like if I need to go for Zhongli or not. Yes, it just was. Yeah, I can do some tests with Zhongli, by the way, like with him, without him, how it goes. I mean, yes, I would suggest to go for a healer anyway, or even without a healer. I mean, like the character like Xinchu gives you pretty good healing and pretty good defensive like abilities. If so, you can easily skip any healer in the team.
Gonna be epic.
But yeah, I know, it's just this match is so ugly on oh come on. Hi oh hi, how are you doing? The Daydust, yeah, Teshna Daydust. How are you doing? You know, like, it's like, yes, of course, it's a matter of preference. If you don't like that weapon on her, it's like, either. To be honest, if you ask me,
Witness the power of Gugwa.
I hope.
I'm going in.
As one with wind and cloud.
Just a second. Yes, of course we do. Just give me a second. I hope today I will get that ping issue. Alright, let me check. Oh, I need to collect. So yeah, I can do a couple tests with Zhongli because you guys pretty hyped about that Zhongli, but you know, like if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you for Zhongli. Yeah, back then Zhongli was pretty useful. You know why? Because like, let's say, we didn't have so much powerful characters. Let's say I use Zhongli as a DPS character. Just imagine with the emblem set. That was crazy. But it is what it is. Now we have so many great characters. No, 68 is okay. I mean, you know, like it's like 2k damage. Okay, it's like 4-star signature weapon. Oh, crit rate is like, it's like, you know, like I would suggest to increase that crit rate. Let me check your sets. I mean, yeah, you just need to go for these sets. It's okay, you know, like, but 2-piece. But I would suggest to go 4-piece this set, or it's better to go like talents. About talents, no need to go like level up this talents more than level 6. Like the highest priority is her skill. After that, you can level up her normal attack, like up to level, like initially, like up to level 6 is more than okay. After that, you can decide, like go for level 9 or not. About the ratio, it's not so good if you ask me, because you need like, she's a crit, like she is a DPS. In this case, you need to go like pretty high crit rate and pretty good crit damage. So it's not okay. And you see that circulates attack. No, it's bad. It's not like that. You need to go like this. Anyway, like, yeah, you just try to like, elemental mastery is not okay. You need to go for sand attack. Goblet is no, it's not hydro. You need to go for geo. I would suggest you, like, you know, like check my build. If I'm not mistaken, yes, Navi is right here. Just go for the profile and check the build. I mean, you don't no need to take like pay attention on the stats I have. Just pay attention on the artifacts and main stats I use. The main artifacts, it's a 4-piece golden troop. Let's say it's more reasonable to use this one because it's easy to farm, you know. Alongside with this one, I'm a golden troop, you farm Mercy Hunter as well. For now, it's pretty good artifact domain. About the stats, I mean, you just can check which sands I use, which goblet, it's attack sand, which goblet I use, it's geo damage goblet, and crit rate, crit circlet, crit rate or crit damage. So yeah, it's like that. It's a main, you just check main stats. I mean, let's say elemental mastery, it's not okay. Hydro damage bonus, it's not for her. Completely an attack circlet, it's like, yeah, it's like, yes, you can keep attack circlet, maybe if you have pretty good like crit rate, crit damage ratio, but on any other cases, I would suggest to go for crit rate or crit damage. So yeah, it's like that. And like at least try to do like, you know, like how, at least try to do, yeah, you know, have like now you have like 20 to 115, right? Try to do it 50 to 100. You know what? At least get 1 to 2 ratio, and you will see the difference. By the way, in this case, you will deal more damage. Your Navia will deal more damage than like with this ratio. So yeah, it's 50 to 100. To 100, yeah. Yeah, I know. I just this match is so ugly. Oh yeah, actually, about the ugliness or not on the characters, you know, I understand you, but at the end of the game, day, you know, like it's like, yes, it's matter of preference. I don't pay attention so much about like how, like, yes, characters outlook, I mean visual style, artwork, yes, makes sense, I agree with you, but that weapon, I don't know, like, by the way, her signature weapon also looks bad on her as well, if you ask me. You know why? Because like the best is this one, that one, because she's like, she has a green outfit, you know, and this weapon looks way better. If you ask me, even Favonius, by the way, looks better on her than her signature weapon. So if you ask me, what do we have? Let me check. Maybe we have some 3-star. No, it's like that. Even Favonius looks better. And the J Spear looks way better than her signature. Unfortunately, yes, you cannot benefit from a Jade Spear passive.
Ignorant and false, one with nature.
Ring cutter.
The wind knows it.
About Zhongli, by the way, yes guys, if you hyped about Zhongli, because most likely we will get Zhongli run in a 5.2. So yeah, like Kazuha in the first phase of 5.1, Raiden on the second phase in a 5.1, oh, 5.0, I'm sorry. So yeah, 5.0 is Kazuha Raiden runs, and 5.1 most likely is Zhongli. You know why? Because alongside with Xianyun. But if you ask me, I would suggest you to skip Zhongli and go for Xianyun, because like Xianyun will be like meta in a future ban, at least in an Atlan. Let me switch to, let me go like to do a couple like Spiral Abyss run. Yes, with Zhongli, if like, I don't think like, you know, like some of you think that like it's like, it's super easy with Zhongli to play. Yes, it's easy, but the problem is you lose some time and damage. That's a problem. I mean, you can go the team like this team, like Zhongli, Arlecchino, let's say, Yelan. Why Yelan? Because like when you use Zhongli, you don't need resistance to interruption and Bennett. This team is not so good, but this one is way better, damage-wise, and you get resistance to interruption from Shinchu. Yes, you need to do a couple tries, like to get used to this team, but overall this team is better. Let me try with this one first. Oh yeah, just a second. Let me check my Zhongli, because like it's better to use Zhongli. If you use Zhongli as support and shield, yeah, it's not a great weapon for him. It's better to use at least like Favonius lens. So yeah, maybe like R4 Favonius lens, something like that. Set, you know, like I use Tenacity, because this set is very good, especially for attack scalers like Arlecchino, and she increases your shield strength by 30% for 3 seconds. But it's okay, because like he hits with that his skill, like with that ability with Pillar, he plays on the field every 2 seconds, something like that. Just a second, let me check it real quick. It's 2 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why with that set you will be completely
There are
okay.
leaves around.
By the way, Vortex, can you check the royal spear that's in the shop right now? It's also pretty... Now, I would suggest you to go any of the royal spear weapons, but let me check it. You know why? Like, yeah, it looks good actually. And if you ask me, just a second, let me check it. Damage can open it, increase crit rate for 8% max 5 crit rate, hit removes all stacks. I wouldn't suggest it for that weapon at all, if you ask me. You know why? Because the craftable weapons we have, or deathmatch, is way better. I mean, which one craftable? Oh no, yes, not none of the craftable weapons were so great actually. Yes. Just a second, I need to know the max amount of, or it was one. I don't remember about that. Just a second, let me check. Just a second, Yoni. Let me check how much you can get like at max. Royal Spear. Upon damage, you can open increase crit by 8%. You know that passive is not so great if you ask me. So yeah, it's like... But attack bonus and attack, it's pretty okay, especially for Emily, because she needs that attack. Let me check craftable weapons again. Just a second. Yeah, none of them are so great. Yeah, I remember now, because like there is elemental mastery or physical, which is already charged. So yeah, none of them are so great. That weapon looks better. Yes, that weapon, I mean like royal spear, looks better. So you can go for that weapon, but still, you know, like if you ask me, yeah, it gives you like pretty good amount of attack and also crit rate, by the way, which is not bad. Try not to like overcap that, because like at max it's 40%. So yeah, I would suggest you to go like 60, like 65 with that weapon. No need to go more than that, because you will get, upon damaging an opponent, increase crit rate. So yet that passive, if you get like, let's say 65-ish or 70, something like that, this passive will be, I think, in my opinion, useless, because you will crit like every single or other shot. But still, it's something like, because of attack, it's okay. About the other weapons, I mean, unfortunately, you don't have this one. This one is way better, by the way. Way better. It's like maybe, or like like among all 4-star spears, this one, this much is BP. Like this one is best one. Yeah. Within 10 seconds after elemental reaction is triggered, and she will do that. Attack is increased by 24 additionally. You know, addition to all of that. And elemental mastery, yeah, elemental mastery is useless, but attack is like pretty good. You can go for that royal weapon if you have enough, like it's Stardust or something like that. You know, that currency you can use to buy that weapon. It's Stardust, right? Or Star Glitters. Oh yeah, it's Star Glitter. Yeah, star glitters. If you have enough, then yes, you can go for Zambit. No need to go for refinement. And I wouldn't suggest you, like, if you ask me, go for her signature weapon. Like, you know, like, completely just skip that weapon. No need to go. Yes, it's up to you. It's your primal jumps, but it's going to be a waste. Because, let's say, maybe in the future, they will give us a chance, I mean, for players who don't have this weapon, to get this weapon. This one is crazy, by the way. Yeah, it was released with Xianyun. It's like 4-star signature weapon for Xianyun. Deathmatch. Famonius Lens is also not a bad option, by the way. Yes, let's say it's not the greatest one, but still not a bad option. If you ask me, like, maybe even this one, okay, because of crit damage, can be better. You know, not a bad weapon, by the way. This is not a bad weapon. Because, like, at max you can get 33 stack, 36% of attack for 30 seconds. Yes, it's like duration of each stack is independent, but still at least like 12 additional to this one, to this 5, 10. It's okay. So yeah, we don't have so much options for Emily. Yeah, only a couple options and that's it. Yes, maybe you will get, like, can get this one. Yeah, passive is not okay. By the way, maybe this one, Skyward Spine, is also not a bad option. You know what? If you don't have this one, you can use this one because it's increased, like, yes, normal attack speed, normal charge attack. It's like, you know, like that passive will not work, but increase crit rate by 8%. It's okay. It's like you initially get some like crit rate, and base attack is pretty high. You can use Tahoma, but yeah, it's like if you get that weapon. Yeah, that royal maybe is maybe if you don't have any of these weapons, that royal is like another bad option. And if you have star, let me check how much it costs. I mean, the weapon. It's not so. It's only 24, by the way. So it's like 6 wishes, 6 fates. So actually it's not so like expensive, I would say. So you can go for that weapon, but no need to go for a signature weapon. Believe me or not, like maybe you can like do couple multis, something like that. You know, just like, check your luck. But I would suggest like to not go deep than that.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Oh, hi Xianyun, how are you doing? Motherboard, can you share? Yes, I mean, if you ask me, Deathmatch is the best one. You know why? I will say, like, because Deathmatch is more flexible weapon than any other weapons. That royal is not so great. Deathmatch gives you 36% crit rate, pretty good amount of attack, and also it works on a characters when she is off field, which is great. Oh, by the way, you can use Deathmatch on Arlecchino, you can use Deathmatch on Xianyun, you can use Deathmatch on any DPS characters in this game. So yeah, that spear is pretty, polearm is pretty good. In your opinion, what's the best polearm 4-star? If you ask me about the weapons, like I would say like best, like let's say not the best, but more flexible and versatile, it's Tahoma. It's best one because like it can be used on HP scalers and attack scalers character. You know, which also when the wielder HP is less than 50%, this attack bonus is increased by an additional 1%, which is great actually, of max HP. Max HP, it's like not HP you have at the moment, but max HP, which is great. HP is also increased by 20%, which is super useful, by the way. It's good for, it's Hutao's signature weapon, by the way, but it's also great for Zhongli. About the 4 stars, I would say Catch, if you ask me, because it's also super flexible. But all of these weapons, it's like for DPS. If you ask about supportive weapons, I mean, like, you know, it's a big difference between, so like, let's say, it's not a great idea to use supportive, like DPS polearm on a supportive characters. About supportive weapons, I mean, I don't have all of them, but Xianyun's signature weapon, maybe I would say is a great one. It's just insane weapon. It's like it's spear, which gives you not so much base attack, but it gives you crit rate, 44 crit rate, and also it gives some elemental mastery out of your HP or attack, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but just a second. Let me check it real quick.
So hard to pick the perfect gift.
Let me check it that real quick. That polearm, by the way, is just crazy polearm. I tried to get that polearm, but I missed it. Oh yeah, it's a stuff of the Scarlet Sands. It calls like that. It gives you 44% crit rate, and also the equipment characters gains 52 of their elemental mastery as a bonus attack. When the elemental skill hits an opponent,
Something
you
wish
will
to
get
report?
some, yes.
Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Just a second. Also, by the way, that passive works on any characters in this game. So yeah, it's a great weapon. About the 4-star supportive, just a second, let me check it. I mean, I would say, if you ask me, like, I would say this one, even though it's BP weapon, this one is pretty good one. And maybe Dragon's Bane. Oh, no, it's not a support. No, I'm sorry, it's Favonius Lance, of course, number one. Number one is Favonius Lance supportive weapon. So yeah, like, for DPS, it's this one. For supportive weapon is Scarlet of Stuff of Scarlet, like, just let me check the name again. Stuff of the Scarlet Sands. It's Cyno's signature weapon. For DPS, 4-star is a Catch, and supportive weapon is Favonius Lance. It's number one, yeah. It's like this crazy weapon. Because like, yeah, you know, like this game is like, you know, you need supportive units, you need a DPS unit, so it's like that. And they're different, and let's say you can use DPS weapon on supportive characters, but it's like, it makes no sense in my opinion, because you will lose some damage, some, let's say, flexibility. Hi Lee, how are you doing? Oh, enjoy. Hey, hi, enjoy. How are you doing? What types of apple? Okay, let me do the bounties. Just a second, guys. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me do these bounties. So yeah, no new characters for me again. But I hope, yeah, Lapland going to be pretty crazy. I was also doing bounties, just unlocking. Oh yeah. You know, like, yes, bounty is not a bad, like, when you, let's say,
The birds
it
call.
can give you some, It can give you some like achievement, by the way. Also, you can like, you know, like what can you do? Like with bounties, you can get crits, like increase your damage. Like you know the achievement with what's this one? This one. Before doing bounties, by the way, just check which character can give you more damage. Let me show you. Like before doing this one, you just check the it's like conditions. The target is immune to pyro, so yeah, no need to go for pyro whatsoever. After the pneuma or Uzia annihilation, yeah, reaction is triggered, the target physical and all elemental resistance will be decreased for a period of time. It means you need to go like any other element but pyro, and you can get also, yeah, will occur around the bounty electro, so you can go like with a maybe some dendro or maybe some overload, by the way. Now overload is like immune to pyro, so yeah, you can like use, it's like the bounty is affected by the ley lines and has the following trait, so yeah, you can like increase your damage, by the way, by far, by a lot.
Time to go.
Now let's check it, by the way. Let's go with a hyper bloom without pyro because it's immune to pyro.
There are still so many.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Settle down. The time's beckoning.
So yeah, you just destroy them immediately. If you like. Oh yeah, it's like oh hi, Fluffy. Yes, I can. I mean, just write your in-game ID and I can review your account. You do. I gotta go. Okay, go. Okay, bye, go. So yeah, let me try to like finish this one.
Silence!
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands.
Strike a pose.
Oh yeah. It's even wasn't a bounty.
Shower me with
Bow your head.
Okay, let me do some runs with Zhongli, by the way. So yeah, because like, you know, like even you hyped about Zhongli in 5.1, which I wouldn't suggest to go for. He's like okay, but not so great character now, at least for now, because he gives you like shield, he gives you some like elemental resistance shit, but it's like on close, you need to be super close to an enemy. So yeah, melee characters are more benefits from that. You cannot use it, let's say, yes, shield can help you, but not that buff. Alright, let me go with do couple. So yeah. Let me try this thing first.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Oh.
Teamwork is trick.
Let me start over. I still can finish Spylabyss with All Star. Just write down your team, by the way, we can do some adjustment. This Spylabyss, by the way, is not so difficult, but next one, I mean 5.0, going to be crazy, as I heard. Like, they will add new enemies from the Natlan, by the way. So yeah, just let me check, like, yeah, it will rest in 8 days, yeah. Next one, most likely we will get the same, like the same Spylabyss, but after a month, like, I mean, like, in a 5.0, they will, like, increase enemies' HP. We will get new Natlan enemy. It's a 4 million HP enemy, by the way. He's pretty crazy. You know why? Because of HP. So you will need way more better DPS characters. Most likely Natlan characters. Most likely. But yeah, I mean, if you like have the roster, I mean the characters you use, just write down and we can do some adjustment. Or maybe I can try the same characters and do some adjustment.
Stabilize!
Quietly now. Game's up. I'm going in. Lay to bed.
Gather!
Busted. Here comes the catch. Teamwork is trim. Your coming was foretold. Overruled.
Stabilize!
Quietly now. Game's up. I'm going in. Goodbye.
Actually, it's not bad if you ask me. You know, it's more comfortable to play. It's not so bad, and because of Yelan, it's pretty fast as well. My Queen Kino will kill him with C4. Oh, I didn't get that endure, but still, I mean, like, right, all of the characters you use, like in both teams. Yeah, I got it. You mean Arlecchino. But cause she's... actually, yes. She is like... She's a queen, yes, I agree with you.
Transfix! Wind strike! Fallen leaves! Adorn my night!
Witness the power of the wild. Everybody stand!
As one with wind and cloud!
Rain cutter! Teamwork is dream!
Your coming was foretold.
Cast your wings and raise a storm!
Wind strike!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me... I'm going in!
The eternal awaits at long last.
This team is still faster, you know, like, that's why Zhongli will, like, yeah, more comfortable play, but not so powerful. I mean, DPS of this team, like with Kazuha, even though you cannot get buff from Yelan, with Yelan you can do like even faster, by the way.
Chivalry will never die.
Atlan Dragons? I mean the small Pokemons, something like that? No, I don't, like, to be honest, yeah. It's a little bit, if you ask me, it's a little bit childish. I mean, all of them, those Pokemons. But it is what it is. I mean, they will add some new feature. Why not? And by the way, you can, like, you know, like, you can use them and do some fights. So yeah.
Hey,
Pretty cool
make yourself
feature,
a
but...
move.
Rain cutter! I'll settle this! Stand with me!
Here you are.
Everyone hold hands.
No, my sword! Our bond is strong! Lightning, yep!
Defract! Flicker.
Just a second, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm back. But they are cute. I mean, not like keen of it. They are cute, you know, enjoy if you ask me, but like why they will be okay in my opinion, because they will not force us to use them. So yeah, it's not going to be like, you know, like let's say the same thing we got in Sumeru Desert when they force you to use that Sorush, you know, to do something. And you can use it, you can like skip it, it's completely okay. It's up to you. Yeah, pretty fun, but it depends, because so far we saw only a couple of them, not all of them, by the way. So yeah, like each of the element will get its own Pokemon.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let me weave you a verse.
Stand with me!
Here you are.
The wrong test subject. The wrong test subject.
I wonder how was the dragons. It's like, by the way, they are not going to be the exact dragons. Looks like something, because so far we saw like a Dendro one and Geo one, like let's say up so close. That's it. At least I saw a couple like Dendro one and Geo one. But we will get like, we should get Hydro, Anemo, so yeah, any other elements as well. And they will have different abilities, by the way. Yeah, let me try. Maybe. Ley lines is boring. Let me try this domain again. What do you think about Capitan with Mawuika? Mawuika Capitan, I mean, like, if you ask me about, like, wishing on them, like in the future, or maybe gameplay, we still don't have so much info about that. Yes, the only info we have, like, Mawuika is going to be Claymore, with pretty good supportive abilities. Capitano is going to be a sword character. And maybe Cryo, by the way, maybe, just maybe, but I don't think so, to be honest. Like, if you ask me. Some says that he might be a Pyro, by the way.
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Out of my way!
The process of elimination.
Everyone hold hands!
Flicker.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
I'll settle this!
Wynahid is also pretty cool. When she marks enemies, she also binds them with each other, and if you attack one of them, you also deal some damage to another one. So yeah, if you see that the HP is pretty low on that, just skip him, like, I mean, ignore him, and just do damage to another one. In this case, you can kill both of them more faster. I will keep it. If I can get energy recharge would be nice. All I know is that we all know that the winner should burn bright and loser must turn into ashes. It's what Danslev said. Oh, about the Danslev, by the way, it's Danslev is like, it's super long, like we'll get Danslev like in maybe in a couple of years, something like that. Yeah, we still like, yeah. As I know, we should get Danslev in a Kainra region, and Kainra it's after Natlan and after Snezhnaya. So yeah, it's just imagine it's like it's 2 regions before Danslev. We will get so many good crazy characters, we will get crazy mechanics, and we still don't know how that new mechanic, Natlan's mechanic, works, by the way. What about your team, by the way, Enjoy? Just say me, just like write your team, write down your team. I will try to like use the same team, by the way, why not? Alright, if so, like... So let me try, maybe... a national team on a first half. It's not a national, it's a supportive team.
Nice and spicy.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Everybody stand back. Eat this.
Rain cutter. Huh?
Oh,
Clouds high. The birds call.
I'm going in. Time to
Goba, get them.
Wind strike.
witness the power.
By the way, yes, Calico, like...
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
The wind knows me.
You're toast.
Rain cutter.
Wind strike.
Your coming was foretold.
Pressure wings and raise a
Where the
storm.
eternal oasis.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fallen
Blue
leaves.
is adorned in
Know my
sword.
Body and witness the power.
The eternal oasis.
We will get Kazuha, by the way, in the first phase of 5.0. And you guys, if you ask me, if you don't have Kazuha, I would suggest maybe go for Kazuha. You know why? Because like pretty good and great supportive character, like just insanely crazy character. So yeah, is very flexible in overworld. You can use him in Spoil Abyss easily. Even if you have Sucrose, by the way, let's say Shinchu Yelan situation is like, yes, if you have Shinchu, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Yelan. But even if you have Sucrose, Kazuha is not a bad option. Of course, if you like, let's say aim, if you like, if you don't aim to for another characters, like if you want, let's say Mawika, and you like have not so much Primogems, you know, like you don't have extra Primogems or Kazuha, then yes, skip Kazuha, because Sucrose is pretty okay. But even with Sucrose, like, you know why? Let's say some players like struggling with floor 11 because of that, like you know, like monoliths you need to protect. And Kazuha on one side and Sucrose on another side is pretty good option. Yes, you can use other characters like Neuvillette. Neuvillette is crazy, for like Neuvillette alone can destroy like the Pyro and Electro Slimes. But still, I mean, if you don't have Neuvillette, Kazuha is pretty good option, because like Kazuha can swirl, pretty easy to use and build.
Settle down.
There is no escape!
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
From the ashes.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
My name echo in song.
Risk is growing, but it poses no threat to me.
Illusion shattered!
I see everything!
An oversight on my part. Settle down.
The fate of this world is all.
Make yourselves at home!
Time to shine.
Just a second, guys, just give me a second. Yeah, sorry about the delay, guys. Oh, hi Dreamers, how are you doing? Okay, let me try again. I want to try like supportive team on the first half and
one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand! You're toast!
Rain cutter. Huh?
Boba, get them! Nice and spicy!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I'm going in! Witness the power of Guwa. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Actually, that was a mistake. Let me start over. I'm good, thank you very much, the Dreamers.
Get them!
Wind strike.
Everybody stand back! Eat this!
Rain cutter. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, of course.
Race you! Ha! Nice and spicy!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
As one with wind and cloud.
You're toast! That really hurt!
One more time.
Everybody stand back! Eat this!
Let me weave you a verse.
Wind strike.
I'm going in! Nice and spicy! You're toast!
Rain cutter.
Fallen leaves. Adorn...
Out of the frying pan!
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Everybody stand back! Eat this!
Let me weave you a
Coming was foretold.
Stretch your wings and raise a storm! Get them!
Into the wind. As one with wind and
Where do you
cloud.
think you're
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's light it up!
There's one like a 99!
Wind strike.
Know my
You
sword!
oasis at long last.
I'm going in!
Nice and spicy! Hey!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Strike a pose!
Settle down.
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Shine down!
Let my name echo in song!
Silence. Be sanctified.
Shower me with prayer!
Erase all threats.
Hey!
Settle down.
Let me just messed up with like first chamber. What I think you're. Oh no, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm completely okay. I just like like if you like it's a little, like when there's not content in the game and like I'm a little bit not sad but disappointed in Emily. So yeah, to be honest, I wanted to like wish for her, but it is what it is. But no, it's not. It's just
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Everybody stand back!
You're toast!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Teamwork is strength!
Out of the frying
Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike.
Everybody stand back! Body and... Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. I'm going in!
Goba, get them! Eat this!
Your coming was foretold.
Spread your wings and raise a
One
storm!
with nature.
Oasis!
As one with wind and cloud.
Know my sword! Where do you think Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back! Witness the power of...
The wind knows me.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Eternal oasis at long last. No.
today I lost Emily on the new account and I get oh sorry you know, like I have put Shen link without Bennett. Is there any way I can put Shen link without Bennett? Have SSX and can you like if would be nice if you write down of whole team, I mean not like single characters, because like it's a little bit difficult, because like you know, like there's no way for Bennett in this team. Because like you don't need healer in this team, and another one like without healer is like will be pretty tough to play.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves a room! Time to shine!
How dare you!
Shine down.
Bow your head! The tides beckon. Silence!
Hey! Let the world collide!
Be sanctified.
Oh hi Everest, how are you doing? Dia, Neuvillette, Furina, Xianyun, Bennett, Arlecchino, Lynette, and Mona. Oh, for real? Bennett, Arlecchino, but you don't have Shinchu? I managed to get C1 Xianyun. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Everest. I'm good. How are you? Today I lost. At least you got Jin dreams. Actually, you know about the Jin. Yes, you can build your PT now. Like you're guaranteed on next like 5-star character, which is okay. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Thank you very much. Oh, if you don't have Shinchu, you use Mona, right? By the way, it's better in my opinion to use Bennett Arlecchino. I'm waiting for Natlan and then I can end Abyss. Actually, yes, just a second. Let me just, if you don't have the characters. So yeah, for the second half, Dia, Neuvillette, Furina, Xianyun. So yeah, for the second half you use like this thing. Dia, Neuvillette, Furina and Xianyun, right? Alright, for the first half you use Bennett, Arlecchino, Lynette, Mona. Lynette, Arlecchino, Mona, and Bennett, right? You don't have Shinchu. But you have Sucrose. I would say if you have Sucrose, Sucrose is way better than Lynette. By the Vortex, you don't have... No, I don't, unfortunately, Ivris. You mean Discord one? No. But I will inform you guys when I create one. Because like, you know, like for... but I have like a Discord account and you can check it on on the description of this video. Only account for now. Vortex, I finally finished getting all element Oculus. Oh, congrats. I mean, yes, sometimes to getting all of them it's super boring. By the way, I'm cheating a little bit when I'm collecting those Oculus. You know why? I use that interactive map. Yeah, it's the only... Oh, yes, I use that map only when I farm like this Oculus. Kazuha is the best animus. Enjoy. Like if you have like interactive maps is pretty like useful. Enjoy. If you don't have like Sucrose, way better than Lynette. So yeah, go for Sucrose instead of like Lynette. By the way, this team is not so bad, you know, if you ask me. It's a pretty powerful team. Because like, especially second half. About the first half, I would like, if you ask me, I would go maybe Barbara instead of Mona. But the problem is, Barbara is also not so good. But you can go, let's check, maybe you have some like, maybe Rosa, maybe you definitely have Kaya, by the way. I think even Kaya can be better than Mona. But oh yeah, you need Mona for, you don't need Mona, by the way. Anyway, let's try this team. But I will go like, instead of Lynette, I will use Sucrose. Sucrose is way better, by the way. So yeah, it's better to use Sucrose instead of Lynette. Let's try it.
Transfix. Absorption test. Going in. Fate is upon you. Stand clear.
Overruled. Huh? Teamwork is strict.
Let me scry. Enhanced animal module.
Written in the stars.
I'm going in.
Mona, by the way, gives you 60% more damage. Just keep doing
Target
it. She's crazy.
Late wave.
Embrace the storm.
Animal test 63.
Teamwork is strict.
Delve
Where do
into
you think
destiny.
you're going? Goodbye. But we'll meet again. The eternal oasis of long last.
Okay. I mean, if you have like Sucrose, I mean, alright. I mean, it's better to use like, and Mona, I don't know my Mona build. like most likely she is with Noblesse, but it's a bad idea. I will explain you why. Let me finish this why. Noblesse is, even though we use Noblesse on Bennett, Noblesse is not the best set for Bennett, because Noblesse has pretty big issue, and the issue is if you have any other set which can increase your damage, like Tenacity, you cannot stack that buff with Noblesse set, because it's not stackable. So you either get one buff or another one. It's a problem. You cannot get all of the buffs, you know? It's a problem. I mean, it's only specific for the character's buff. So yeah, let's say,
a tough adversary.
let's say
But at
if you
least
go
it doesn't
like
hide
Tenacity on
anything.
one character, so yeah,
What you
that's
see
why
is what you get.
like the best
whether you
option
take
for
on the
Bennett
challenge
is
is
Instructor
entirely up
set,
to
by
you.
the way. So it's the best option for Bennett now, because like if you go for Vaping team, yeah, Instructor is the best one. I know I'm building my Instructor to use on Bennett. Yes, I don't need so much damage, that's why I just haven't switched to Instructor. But if you have like, because you know why? Because Instructor gives you elemental mastery, but not attack, and Noblesse gives you attack. Oh, if you only say about Kazuha and Raiden, you know what? If you cannot choose between these two characters, I would say Raiden is better. Like, you know, Kazuha is a great character, but if you don't have Raiden, Raiden will give you more, will give you way more, like, you know, like, she's DPS, she can be support. You most likely will get the Sucrose. And Sucrose, one Sucrose is more than enough. Since your like adventure rank level is only close to 50, you're not even 50, I don't think you can like 36 star Spile Abyss in like, let's say, until 54 at least. You know why? Because they will increase. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit difficult to like finish with 36 stars when you're at adventure rank like 54, something like that. So yeah, because of that, I would suggest you to go for Raiden, because we will get Kazuha reruns anyway in the future. But Raiden is Raiden. Raiden is great. You can use her as a DPS at C0. You also at C0 can use her as a like supportive character with a Dendro Hyper Bloom, with Neuvillette, with so many different characters. So yeah, Raiden is the best way in my opinion for your account. And so yeah, like Sucrose is not a bad option, by the way. Yes, if you ask me, like if you have enough characters, like should I go for Kazuha if you have Sucrose, I would say yes. You know why? It's not Shinchu Yelan situation, because Yelan in Shinchu, like you always can substitute like Yelan with other characters, if you have, of course. If you don't have, so yes, maybe. But still, I mean, Kazuha is way more valuable in the team, in your roster, than Yelan. But Raiden is way more valuable, because you know why? If, let's say, Raiden is a great in hyper blooming, but Kazuha is not so great because he cannot like interact, like Anemo cannot interact with Dendro. Dendro, let's say, is one of the best elements in the game, because it gives you so many options, like Burgeon, like Hyper Bloom, like Spread, Aggravate. So yeah, in this case you can benefit from all of these reactions only by having Raiden, because Raiden can also be Aggravate. Yes, she's not a great option for aggravating, but you can use her at least, like, you know, like until you get best option, you can use Raiden. It's a DPS Raiden Aggravate. You can use Raiden in Hyper Bloom, she's crazy. You also can use like something like, let's say, if you will get Dia, by the way, you also can use Bird. So yeah, you have so many options. That's why, like, I would say, yeah, it's like, it's of course with not Raiden. you need like for Virgin you need Pyro, you need Hydro and Dendro. But still, I would suggest you, like, in my opinion, Raiden would be way better for your accounts than Kazuha. Even though Kazuha is a broken character, by the way, don't get me wrong, Kazuha is a great character, but Raiden is like way better, I think. Since your adventure like levels like kinda low a little bit, so yeah, it's better to go for Raiden. Alright, let me...
Settle down! Let the mighty be humbled!
Strike a pose! Nice and spicy!
Oh, come on.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Look alive! You're toast!
Silence! Be sanctified.
How brightly burns the truth!
An oversight on my part.
Revelation
I will be next.
Settle down.
a glimpse of the future.
Strike a pose! Buckle up!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Settle down.
Let the flame burn this blinding world.
Let the world collide!
Let's get it on!
Hey, yeah!
Be
I
sanctified.
cannot do it in time.
Bow your head.
Let's couple seconds, but it's doable. I mean, you know, like you can do it anyway. You need to try couple times and you can do it. I messed up with the second half. Maybe you more than that, but between Raiden and Kazuha, right? If I get Sucrose of Shinchu, I will of Kazuha, because for me Raiden is a must. Yes, she's like, yes, if you you don't have Sucrose as well, you know, like anyway, you know why? Because Sucrose, you can get Sucrose. She's a 4-star. You can get from her standard banner. By the way, maybe we will get a rerun, Sucrose rerun in the future. Like, let's say, because the last time we got Sucrose was a long time ago. But yeah, they might like put Sucrose in the future banners.
Transfixed!
Stand clear!
Everlasting as the moon!
Absorption test! Shadows of fate! Animal hypostasis emulate!
I don't want to use smoke.
Overruled!
Stand clear! I'm going in! Decided by destiny!
This is a damage. It's 150. It's 150. So that's why Mona is great, by the way. So you can easily use Mona with like Arlecchino easily. So yeah, my Mona is not built completely, but I will build her anyway, because just imagine 60% more damage. That is crazy. And you can easily do like use any DPS, by the way, with Mona. By the way, I kind of feel better about Emily now. It was only... Yes. Actually, yes. That's why no need to be regret about that. She's a playable character. She's a new character. Not, let's say, even though she's a little bit limited, like because of burning, she's still not bad. And you like can use her with Nilo, and you have enough characters to use. Like, so yeah, you will be okay. But no need to go for that weapon. Just like, if you ask me, that weapon is like, yes, of course, it's the best weapon for her, but still, I mean, it's better to go for deathmatch if you ask me, or maybe that craftable. But I would suggest to go for deathmatch. You know why? Because deathmatch is way more flexible weapon.
Settle down.
Show a new place. Time to shine. Buckle up.
The tides beckon. Cut down. An oversight on my part. You wait a stop. This.
Let's get it on. Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive. You're toast.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Booba, get them. Look alive. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Buckle up.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
I hate this dude, by the way.
Settle down.
He's so annoying. He's so annoying. Like, yeah. It's better to like try to build.
Shower me with the...
Bow your head.
Even though it could have been Chaska instead. Yes, it like, you know, like according to the leaks, we might get Chaska in 5.1, but it's still, you know, like, it's questionable. We will get some info on in 20 days, something like that, like before, like, yeah, maybe like, yeah, no, not in 20 days, like in maybe 2 weeks, because like we will get like drip marketing. Maybe like Chaska, maybe Hoyoverse will release Chaska in future banners, you know, it might be. But yes, I mean, anyway, you have like plenty of time. You will get so many Primogems, by the way, in 5.0. It's like 140 pulls, by the way, close to that. It's crazy. Maybe they will give us like free 5-star. By the way, Wuthering Waves, like in a week, they will give us free 5-star character, but and that's a new 5-star characters. I never heard about that. I mean, about that character. So yeah, just imagine, it's only minor update. It's not a like it's not even anniversary. It's not a major update. It's like 1.2. So yeah, maybe, and that update will start 1 day before Genshin Impact developer stream. So yeah, it's a little bit, you know, like I would say it's like, you know, like when WoW usually doing the thing like that, they try to like, you know, push Hoyoverse to do something. I hope Hoyoverse will get that and do like be more generous, if you ask me. So yeah, we'll see. It's like exactly 1 day before like developer stream. Maybe they will change their mind and give us something for free at least, because like it's like first anniversary, like, and by the way, it's in 20 days, 21 days. So yeah, we're super close to that. All right, it's like, I don't remember which. Oh, it's this one.
Transfixed. Animal test 60.
Actually, this one.
Yeah, everybody stand. Let me scribe.
Commendable. Witness my lies. Laid bare.
Absorption test.
Stand clear.
I messed up a little bit. You know why? Because I used that burst and I lost my infusion, and that's bad. It's better to do like
Overruled. This is where you fall. Transfixed. I'm going in. Absorption test. Shadows of fate.
yeah, in this case yeah, it's way better. You know why? You see, I destroyed it.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Animal test 60 wheel. Overruled.
Hope I can get it.
Stand clear. Everybody stand back. Fate is upon you.
Oh my.
Wanted my full attention, did you?
Let me try again. Yeah. This one is pretty annoying if you don't have. That's why maybe like enjoy it. Maybe because of that you cannot 33 star. You know, like you need to. It's a little bit tricky because for this one you need Electron Dendro to destroy this like this enemy pretty quickly. Yes, like exactly the dreamers like Shangli Yao, but like I never like saw that character before, you know. But that's cool actually, and it's Electro. That's great. I mean, no matter what, it's for free, you know. Why not?
Laid bare, everlasting as the moon. Absorption test. Let's light it up. Let me scribe.
You need to destroy one of them, yeah. Okay.
Teamwork is dream. Overruled. Stand clear. Decided by destiny.
Yeah. You see? And in this case,
Transfixed. Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Witness my rise. I'm going in. Written in the stars.
so yeah, it's like you just need to do like couple tries and that's it. It's not so difficult. The last one is pretty annoying, but it's also good.
Pay your dues. Silence!
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
Let the mighty be humble.
You're toast! Strike a pose!
Settle down. The tide is beckon.
Let's get it on! Time to shine!
Bow your head. An oversight on my part.
Shower me with praise!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Nice and spicy! Let my name echo in song!
Bow your head.
Slow actually. Super slow.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Come on.
Buckle up!
Silence!
Try again. I heard from an YouTuber it's true Genshin give free 5-star weapon in anniversary. What? Oh, I heard from an YouTuber if it's true Genshin give free 5-star weapon in anniversary. If so, then like like at least something would be nice to get at least one weapon on anniversary. Actually, if you ask me, I would rather go for like I would rather get weapon than any character because like standard characters is not so great option. Even like for me, yes, I will go for Dia immediately, but overall, yes, weapons maybe, especially for new players, yeah, weapons, and especially let's say if you can choose between weapons, like like Vuva does, you can choose between like bow, like sword, polearm. So yeah, like different types of weapon. 5-star weapons would be nice actually.
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Animal test 63 delved into destiny.
Let's light it up!
Stand clear.
Everybody stand back!
Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate.
Witness my rise.
Huh? I'm going in!
Overruled.
Let me scribe. Enhanced animal model written in the stars.
Maybe not actually, maybe not. I will build that mono, by the way. Yeah, that mono is crazy. Yeah, especially when you need some additional damage.
Strike a pose.
And stuff like
Time to shine.
Look alive! Booba, get them!
Let the mighty be humble!
You're toast!
Toxified heat!
Bow your head.
You can't run from death.
Now it's very fast.
The tides beckon.
Buckle up!
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive.
An oversight on my part.
I'm the bright sinners.
Okay, anyway.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song.
Silence.
Let's get it on!
The tides beckon.
Time to shine.
Justice is blindsided.
Buckle up!
Bow your head. Justice is not
Okay, last time. One more try and that's it. And then I will like...
Transfixed. This is where you fall. Overruled.
Animal test 63. evolved into absorption test.
I'm going in!
Witness my rise.
Overruled. Written in the stars. Let me scrub. Stand clear.
Strike a pose! Let my name echoes!
Settle down. Let's move.
Book alive!
Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
Eat this! Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Strike a pose! Let's get it on!
Silence.
Booba, get them!
Be sanctified.
No.
Oh my
I ruined everything.
Time to shine! Book alive!
Settle down. An oversight on my part.
You asked for it!
Let the mighty be humble.
Showing you praise! Buckle up!
I messed up so bad. I mean, I needed just that Xianyun
Justice is blind out your head.
to destroy him so quickly. He's electric. Yeah, anyway, it's
Let the world
yeah, it's possible you need to just try a couple times. Okay, only for nights. A little annoying for you, I know, when you do like again and again. Well, it's possible with that team, Enjoyer. So yeah, you will be completely okay with that team. Alright, let me do like... Maybe... Let's do Mana boss, by the way. Because my Mana is... My Mana at the moment is 71. And she needs some mats. Yeah. Alright.
Got a job for me?
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
There is no escape! Stay put!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
What do you think is coming on 5.1?
The
In
power
5.1
of water
patch,
is its ability
just
to
a second, let
take
me finish
any
this real
shape.
quick.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
That deer, by the way, it's not only... She's just crazy. You see the damage?
There is no escape!
Ah! You playing here?
It's like...
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
That deer is like... Just a second, Yoni, let me... Yeah, we have some info, by the way, but
The
still,
power
we will
of
get
water
drip marketing.
is its ability to take any shape.
I see everything! Buckle up!
I didn't know
But a
that she can
small
destroy
haven
the,
of
like,
tranquil waters.
that
Is that so
that
much
flying
to ask for?
birds as well.
As
That's
long
crazy,
as
actually.
rain
So yeah, it's not
falls
only
and
on
rivers
field,
flow,
it's like kinda
water
like...
will exist forever.
Alright. About 5.1, by the way. I don't know, it's like 3, okay, and this one as well. And trashy one. Actually, so yeah. About the 5.1. As I heard, we should get Xianyun, that's for sure. And maybe Chaska. It's about 5 stars. Of course, with like Chaska is going to be Cryo bow character. Xianyun is going to be Geo sword character. She's great support, by the way, so yeah, I would suggest you, like, let's say, Yoni, if you ask me which character you should go, I definitely will say Xianyun, not a Chaska. It's up to you, though. I mean, yes, Chaska looks great, but she's Cryo, and you know, like what? Most likely, she's going to be weaker than Mualani, if you ask me. You know why? They cannot do her so powerful. Firstly, because of Cryo. Cryo overall now is not so powerful. It's not a meta. I wouldn't say it's not a meta anymore. Yes, with Snezhnaya, maybe the Cryo Cryo character's value will increase. Definitely, actually, not maybe. But for now, I think they will, like, Chaska is not going to be so crazy. Maybe she is going to be pretty good supportive character, you know, like, or field supportive character, something like that, especially for Cryo characters. Maybe for Columbina, you know, like Shenhe and Aika situation, something like that. So yeah, but I don't expect Chaska be like super DPS, something like that. If she will be DPS character, then you should pull for Xianyun, because Xianyun can increase her damage output by a lot. Xianyun is such a character which can be useful for Cryo. She gives, like, for Cryo, Pyro, Hydro, Geo, and maybe Electro. We don't have any info about Electro, but still, most likely for Electro as well. So it's like that. It's my, like, overall what I know about 5.1. I definitely will go for Xianyun. About Chaska, I will, like, think about it. You know why? Let's say we definitely will get Columbina, and Columbina is like that, obviously will be better than Chaska. Even though Chaska is going to be one of the Natlan tribes, she can be useful with the Natlan characters on a team, and new set, supportive set, you know, we still don't know DPS or like DPS or supportive character she is going to be, but still, I mean, you know, it's like kind of like that. So even though she looks pretty cool, I'd say maybe it's better to wait a little bit to get some info about future characters, because if we will get Columbina, and Columbina can be at least, like, you know, close to Arlecchino, then Columbina or like should be like must-have character, you know. She is like Arlecchino is just crazy character, and her value, or I don't think she will lose her value even in Natlan, because that infusion is just crazy, you know. You can destroy literally any bosses you fight against, any, like completely, because like damage output is crazy. She is pretty good in Vape. She's good in like Monopyro as well with Dia. So yeah, you even like can use her with Navi. I used a couple times. So yeah, it's like, it depends. It also depends on the characters you have, because let's say for you, Chaska, let's say if she will get the kit or mechanic close to Ganyu, like, you know, she like use that burst, which just rain, it's like cryo rain for 18 seconds. Let me check it. Then yes, maybe for you she might be pretty useful, because you have Xianyun, you have Furina, you have Chlorine, by the way. So yeah. So yeah, maybe she can be useful for you, but I still suggest you to wait a little bit to get more info, because as soon as we get 5.0 playable patch, we will get like so many leaks about Xianyun, believe me or not, and about Chaska as well, if she is going to be in a 5.1. So yeah, we will get crazy amount of info. So yeah, it's a little bit, you need to wait, like let's say you need to wait for 10 days, like 9 days by the way, for developer stream, and after that, like about to see which characters we will get in a 5.1. So yeah, it's about the time. So yeah, it will be a little bit boring, like this 10 days. I know like many players like super excited about like Natlan and about the characters, by the way, especially new players. It's like normal, because new mechanics, new sets, new like characters with new exploration mechanic, which is cool if you ask me. You know why? Because all of the alt characters, it's just like, it's like ordinary characters. But new characters, like all of them, have that new exploration mechanic, which is cool. Most likely Chaska will get something like that as well, by the way. Something unique, by the way, which belongs only to Chaska, which is crazy, because like even Xianyun, I don't know, like if I'm not mistaken, I mentioned a couple times, when you use Xianyun's skill, she became a leopard, and she can quick pretty fast, which is cool, for 6 seconds, but it's more than enough. Like, you know, like you can increase the time by hitting the enemies, you know, by 2 seconds, something like that. Oh, of course, it's only like beta. It's not official release and official stats and a kit. But still, if she gets something like that, that would be just crazy. And she looks gorgeous, if you ask me. My plan for Natlan is to get Xianyun, Archon, Chaska, and good Natlan DPS. About the good Natlan DPS, let's say if you're planning to get these characters, I would say yes. You can easily skip Moalani. You know why? Because you have Xianyun, and she's not a bad, like you can use Xianyun as a DPS, by the way. Like I tried Xianyun couple times, and if you use, like if you play Xianyun in a freeze team, she is pretty okay. I mean, you know, like even though she is like mostly healer and support character, that burst, by the way, gives you like a ton of damage. So that's why, you know, if you ask me, I would rather give her, I don't know your build. Just a second, let me check it real quick. You use HP Goblet and Sans HP. I would rather give her energy recharge. You know why? To get that burst of cooldown. You know why? Like, let's say it's pretty good. Now, I'm not gonna like, but you know why? Because if she heals more than enough, oh yeah, use of like off piece as well. Okay, I mean, anyway, you need to farm on, in this case. But try to give her like, you know, like you can like use that talent pretty often, I would say. Like, oh yeah, I cannot watch cooldown. Just a second.
We mercenary. one simple.
Yeah, that's idle animation actually is pretty cool, if you ask me. Yeah. Yeah, she looks gorgeous. I mean, because of that, like, yeah, she wears glasses. It's like the Xianyun, by the way. I like characters with glasses. Of course, not this one. Yeah, I mean females only. Just a second, let me check. Xianyun. Oh, Xianyun, but Xianyun, of course, not Xianyun, not Xianyun. Oh yeah, she should like, yeah, this one. It also looks pretty cool. So yeah, about Xianyun. Let's get to the topic. Oh, it's 18 seconds cooldown. Oh, that's insane actually. No need to go for energy recharge complete, because like you can get that energy even with no energy recharge whatsoever. So 18 seconds cooldown, that's insanely crazy actually. Even though energy cost is not so high, I would say 70 is okay. That cooldown is crazy. That's why, you know why? Because she's so powerful with that. Because of that, maybe Constellation gives you some more duration. Maybe because of that, you know. Super. Just a second. Yes, they increase for 5 seconds, right? Super. Is that, yeah? Constellation 4 increase like for 3 seconds. That's why I see now. It's because of that. So yeah, she became super powerful when you get that Constellation. Unfortunately, it's Constellation, so yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to go for that.
Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Yeah, I need better artifacts for my... Yeah, that's alright. I mean, you know, if you ask me, Yoni, like, it's completely okay. Because you are only, like, adventure rank level 58 or 7, just 57, right? And if so, like... Yeah, 57. I mean, yeah, it's like... Most likely, you play the game for a year, something like that, you know? If so, you will get the artifacts, definitely. Because, like, let's say in the future, will be, like, most likely will be time when you don't have any characters to level up and you need to farm artifacts only. So yeah, it's okay. Okay, let me check my money again. See, I will build her anyway, because, like, you know, Mona is a free character, pretty good for vaping. And I have all of the mats. The talents is... I'm sorry, guys. Actually, yes, it's also gives you some damage. Alright. Alright, let me do one domain. This one. I want to get, like, as a set for Navia. Unfortunately, like... Well, my friend told me he did. I was Xianyun. He stole Neuvillette artifacts and put it on and gave her 3. Actually, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, she's pretty good DPS character. I mean, that's what I want to say. I mean, she's not so... Even though, like let's say, even though that that burst is pretty short, like only 2.5 seconds, it's still super, dreadful. You know why? Because I tried this, like, Xianyun in a Imaginarium City, and I was amazed about about that damage. She is crazy at damage. Most likely the 3.4 it's a wave damage, not the hydro damage, because, like, it's impossible to do, like, so much damage with her. It's wave damage, but it's like, yeah, you can do that, by the way. And yes, if you told about Marushi Hunter, most likely he used with Furina, like the team like Furina, Xianyun, maybe Bennett. But Bennett is not a good option for her because like she cannot benefit from that attack. But you can use Bennett for vaping, but Shanling is better. So yeah, Bennett, Shanling, most likely he used a team like Furina, Xianyun, Shanling, and Sucrose or Kazuha to vape that pyro. So yeah, something like that. In this case, yes, you can get like crazy amount of damage, by the way. And if I'm not mistaken, like that burst has special ICD, so it means you can do like not only one instance of damage, maybe couple. It depends on Shanling's Pyronado. If you can like, if it swirls and can apply another one, you can get maybe double of that damage, you know, like back to back 3k damage, something like 300k damage, something like that.
Thank you for permitting. No.
Shine down! Hey! Look alive!
The tides beckon. Silence! Huh! Settle down!
Yeah, I did. So she could be good on the. Yes, actually yes. She can be a great like if you like build her with a DPS as a DPS character, then yes. She's not a bad DPS. Unfortunately, it's like cooldown is 18 seconds. So yeah, it's a little bit, it's not a little bit, it's pretty high. But still, why not? I mean, she still can heal and you still can use, like, even though you built her like as a DPS character, you still can do some healing, you know? So you will be completely okay. Yes, not so high healing, but I think it's more than enough for Furina. Try, by the way, try it, because like you have her, you have signature, but yes, it's better to go for a crit damage or crit rate weapon. It depends on your needs. I mean, if you need crit rates, then go for crit rate or crit damage. Crit damage would be nice because like let's say if you can crit, and it's vaping, by the way, so yeah, better to go for crit damage. Alright, let me go in Spiral Base and try this team again. She's pretty, I mean, you know, like Xianyun, yes, even though she's like mostly she intended to be a healer, you still like, because of that burst, by the way, she's pretty cool and fun to play. Let me go this team again, like, but yeah, like Enjoyer used like Lynette. Let me go with Kazuha. Oh yeah, by the way, I told you about that Noblesse set on, because let's say, oh man, it's better to go do it like this. Just a second. Like Sucrose, Arlecchino, Mona, and Bennett. The problem is...
Want me to come along?
The problem is, in this case, since she also has Noblesse set and Bennett also, it's a waste. So yeah, it's better to go for Instructor set for Bennett, not a Noblesse set. Let me check if I have enough with healing and energy recharge stats. I should have, but I don't know. Ah, yeah. Nothing. But Yeah, I have like this one. Because he needs energy rich. Oh, it's a sand. Okay. Energy recharge. Energy recharge. Oh, this one's pretty cool. I will. Oh, this one is crazy. Actually, you know, I collect all. Just imagine crazy like stats. That's EM. By the way, it's pretty cool. For but not you like better to go for HP. Like something like, you know, like HP and energy recharge. Something like that. Yes, it's a little low, but okay. Yeah, I can build him. I will do that. And of course, like energy recharge for... Do I have... I don't have any. Yeah, unfortunately. That's a goblet, I'm sorry. My bad. Oh yeah, I have one. This one. Alright. And the goblet should be HP, and I should have at least one, right? Oh no. So yeah, it's because of that. I mean,
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires.
anyway, let's
Only
try
by
it.
ridding...
You know, if I pull this weapon banner, Aqua is good for this one if I lose. Yanni, come on, stop it. I mean, you can use your Prima gems, it's up to you. But if you decided to go for another weapon, I would say it's better to stick on your plan and not change it. But it's up to you. About the weapon, yes, I agree with you. Because that weapon, by the way, I mean, like Aqua Simulacra, that weapon's pretty crazy. Because of the passives are pretty friendly for any other characters as well. So yeah, if you check it, HP is increased by 16. Yes, like it gives you HP, but base is attack as always, and it's crit damage, 88% crit damage, which is crazy. This weapon like instantly increase your HP, and when there are opponents nearby, the damage dealt by 20. So yeah, no other condition like about like you need to like, I don't know, like do some hydro, something like pretty crazy stuff like this, which Mihoyo likes. So yeah, pretty like flexible weapon for other bow characters as well. So yeah, might be, by the way, if Chaska is going to be a DPS, this weapon might be good on her as well. But it depends, you know why? Maybe will be good, will be another bad option, but of course not the best for her, because most likely, if you ask me, they will like give new weapons from new Natlan characters, something related to Night Soul. And that's actually a reasonable move. You know why? Because Night Soul mechanic can be super useful on new characters, Natlan characters. So in this case, yes. But this weapon pretty flexible. And that condition can work on any characters, by the way. So yeah, you don't need HP, that's alright. I mean, you just skip it. But yes, on Xianyun, like let's say it's pretty okay with Xianyun, because like that burst you need to do like pretty close to enemy, because let's say it has no range completely, and the Xianyun burst, yeah, that range is pretty bad. It's not so great. And future chat. Cryo Lady Chaska design looks good. Yes, the Dreamers, she's not bad, but you know, like let's say going for a character, like wishing for a character only because of the like artwork and the design, I wouldn't say it's like good idea if you ask me. I mean, yes, let's say if you're a collector or something like that, or it's okay, but it's better to have something like on the background. I mean, at least some damage or some pretty good like supportive utilities, you know. But she looks great. I mean, I agree with that. She looks, let's say, she looks a little bit different. She's not like other characters in an Atlan. Okay, let me go with the same team again. Mona. Yeah, I will build my Mona actually. I tried the team Enjoyers told me about with Mona. And you know, the damage output is just crazy. She deals so much damage with Mona. I didn't expect that. I know about like the buff Mona gives you, but that damage was that's crazy.
Wind strike.
Teamwork is strength decided by destiny.
I just made a mistake. Let me try again. Let me do that coupler. I need a pyro DPS this time. It depends on which account you need that pyro, but what about the new Electro 5-star on of Natlan? Oh, we don't have any info about the new Electro, if I'm not mistaken. Like the only characters we got in the future, it's Dendro, Cryo, Hydro, Pyro, and Geo. That's it. No Dendro, no Electro. So yeah, we don't have it. Like for now, I don't know if we'll get any, because like we will get that Ororon, and Ororon is going to be. Well, maybe I should pull for Kinich instead of weapon.
Is wonderful.
Oh,
Surely
if you
enough
ask
to
me,
convince anyone
by
to
the
become a
way,
wanderer.
Kinich, if you skip Moalani, then for your roster and for Emily, Kinich is not a bad option. Kinich is good for, might be good for Nilo, and maybe can be good, like, let's say, he is good for Emily, and he might be good for Nilo as well. So yeah, like, let's say if you go like for that direction, I mean, especially like you build, actually it's like that, I mean, you pull for the characters, like, not like, let's say if you are free to play, something like that, you know, like, and you play the game for fun, not because of meta or something, still, I mean, you need to build your roster by, like, and go for the characters you need, that your roster needs, you know. In this case, if you have Nilo, if you have Emily, you have like Furina, which is not a bad option for Nilo as well. So, and yes, Kinich I think is not a bad option for you, but not Moalani, if you ask me. You know why? Because Moalani is DPS, and you don't have any other. Yes, you have Furina, but I don't think Furina is great for her, if you ask me. You know why? Alongside Furina, you need to go for one healer. It's like going to Moalani, healer, Furina, and you need to go another pyro. Yes, when she will be released first, like at first in 5.0, yes, it can be good team. But when you get like couple Natlan supportive characters, Natlan with new set with Xianyun, I don't think Furina can be so like Moalani Furina is so good. Like you know why? Because like the team is like full Natlan team can be way better than Moalani team with Furina. Even though Furina gives you so much buff, it's still like, I think that team with the full Natlan characters can be way better. But it's my opinion, I mean, I still don't know, because according to the leaks we have, according to the stats of those artifacts we will get, it's look like that. I mean, and by the way, the last buff for Moalani, like they buffed some passives and some constellation related to that Night Souls. So yeah, it's like about that. About the Kinich, by the way, yes, I will suggest you, like, if you ask me, Kinich is a better option for you than Moalani. But still, it's better to wait a little bit to like. Anyway, you will watch some gameplay before we already have gameplay, by the way. So yeah, the problem is we don't have gameplay with so much gameplay with Emily. Just check the games with gameplays with Emily. I think they can they have a pretty good synergy. I mean, Emily and Kinich. Kinich is not so bad, by the way. Unfortunately, he needs specific characters like Emily, like Nilo, you know, like Kokomi. By the way, it's not a bad option for them as well. But yes, if you ask me, like, if it's good to go for weapon or characters, I definitely will say you character, of course. Like, because you play with the character, not with the weapons. Weapons is only addition, and that's it. I mean, literally, you can give the character any weapon you want, and you still can deal some damage. It's like that. If so, yes, and if you need pyro like DPS, this time, like, let's say you already have one, it's Xianyun, is not a bad option. She is off field, but you can use her on field as well, by the way.
I roam,
Yeah, I think that's.
I carry memories of my home.
I'll skip
This blade.
this phase. Yeah, Kinichi on the second phase with Raiden.
To the
Exactly.
land of my birth.
Maybe I go with Arlecchino. Glamming is not a bad option, by the way, because we should get like on anniversary they will give a 4-star character for free, if I'm not mistaken. In this case, yes, Glamming is not a bad option, but Arlecchino is Arlecchino. Like, let's say, if you ask me, they are not even close to each other. Yes, it's a 4-star, and he has pretty good DPS, but Arlecchino is way more flexible. Stop, of course.
Let's light it up! Shadows of fate! Everybody stand back! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Written in the stars!
Come on. Let me try again. Sometimes that's I don't know why, but a couple days back to back I have so bad ping, like you know, like this one. So yeah, it goes up and down like crazy.
Transfix! Wind strike!
Okay, why are you doing like, why are you hitting that?
Time to go.
Delve into destiny! I'm going in! Decided by destiny! Let me scrap!
Actually not a bad damage, I would say, you know, you get like pretty good.
Clouds high. The bird.
Everybody stand! Delve into destiny!
Your coming was foretold.
The
moon! Oasis! Laid bare.
Going in! Fate is upon
Where do
me!
you think you're going?
Let me scrap!
Found as one, like a 99!
Commendable.
Just one more try. And I think if I get Arlecchino, then I should run Arlecchino with Mona, Sucrose and Bennett. I mean, you can go that team. The only problem is artifact set. But I would say Shinchu is better, if you ask me. With Mona is not a great option. I mean, yes, Mona can give you, let's say it depends. If you fight against single boss, then yes, Mona can be better. But when you fight against waves, Mona is not so great. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any other options, then yes, Mona. But if you have, like now, definitely. Mona is not a great. Shinchu and Yelan is way better, especially
Chivalry
Shinchu.
will never die.
He's way better. Yes, Shinchu, like not Mona. Single target, yes, Mona, she's okay. But multi-targets, like multi-waves, nah, like, because like, you will get that damage for 6 seconds, like, extended damage, 60% more damage. For 6 seconds, something like that. It's slow, then you need to get the energy back from for Mona. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. But with Xinchu, you just can't like do like, yes, you can destroy one wave like pretty quickly, but you will like stack on the second one, you know, until you get the energy back and do rotation, I mean, or the sequence again. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying if you ask me. It's not a great way to like use Arlecchino. Arlecchino is pretty flexible, and you know, like, you need to act pretty fast with Arlecchino. That's why Xinchu, with that Hydro application, which is, he applies Hydro pretty fast, he's the best option in my opinion. Even best than, he's better than Yelan if you ask me. But still, you can use like Yelan as well. Furina, about Furina, you can use Furina, why not? But Furina is like, you know, not, let me try Furina with like Zhongli and one Shielder. But Furina, let me try it. With a shield and healing, you know, like you just somehow. Yeah, some kind of like this.
Seize the skies!
Solidify!
Did I?
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Stabilize!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Make way!
I haven't marked it. Because of that shield, you lose so much time. I mean, that's why I don't like to use jungle so much.
Solidify!
Skyward!
Of course, I messed up again. Just a second.
Transfix! Strike the pose! Let my name echoes! Skyward! Stray cloud converge!
Lay bare.
Stabilize!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Witness my rise.
Transfixed! Seize the skies!
The damage output is okay.
Your coming was foretold.
Laid
bare. Eternal oasis.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo!
Bloom of the flowers in
Scatter!
Durban.
Stray cloud converge!
The eternal oasis with long
The
Goodbye.
damage output is okay, but still, you know, like, you need to do a couple tries. I mean, it's like close to it like all of the times. I mean, you can do it anyway. You can do it. I mean, you can go like you need, but you need a shielder. The shield like Zhongli's level shield, something like that.
Time to go.
So yeah, I don't... Yes, Layla's shield is also pretty cool and might be helpful, because you can get some freeze as well, but maybe you will lose some wave damage, but can get some melt damage. So yeah. Raiden or Moalani. You know, like, I don't know which other 5-star characters you have. Like, you know, it depends. Because if you ask me, you know, I would, it's like, if it's like brand new account and you created that account 1 month ago only, I would suggest to go only Natlan characters. No need to spend your Prima gems on reruns. You know why? Because Natlan characters in a Natlan will be way more valuable than any other characters. If your character is pretty old, I mean 1-year characters or maybe 2-year characters, then yes, Raiden might be better. You know, you already have so many characters and you need some like supportive one, something like that. So yeah, I would suggest to, if like it's brand new account and you created it a couple months ago, then Moalani, of course. Because it's better to go for a new characters, new supportive characters, new sets. Just imagine, like you go for Raiden, right? You need like mats for Raiden, you need set for Raiden, it's an emblem set, so you will spend your resin for Raiden, and it's like, you know, it's a pretty big waste. It's not a waste, but it's time. But if you go for Moalani, you will need only you will need to farm only one domain, which is new one, Natlan domain, and that's it for supportive and so for DPS characters. So yeah, like let's say time wise and like resin wise, I would say it's better to go for especially if it's new, for Moalani. But you know, Vortex, do you know why Kinich is good with Emily? Oh, because like he can like you can set him, like, let's say, as I understand that, you can set depot set on him. You need to set that depot set on him anyway. And with that hook mechanic, by the way, he can like keep that pyro also, like, I mean burning. That's why. Also, he has passive, which increase damage when burning exists, something like that. Let me check it, just a second. If I'm not mistaken, he has something like that, according to like related to burning. Just a second. It's a passive, by the way. Oh, he has. Oh yeah. By the way, he's like kind of mono. By the way, he has 4 passives. Yeah, you see, when affected. So yeah, it's like that. When in a Night Soul Blessing, opponents hit by Kinich elemental skill damage will enter to into the desolation state. And when affected by burning or burgeon reaction damage, they will restore 7 Night Soul points to him. Night Soul points can be, actually, you know, that actually this passive doesn't mean you need to go for Emily, because it means only you need to go for his maybe signature set. But he can benefit from burning. So yeah. Only because of that, yes, you can, but still, I mean, before, like, let's say, Uni, I would suggest you, before go for the characters anyway, at least wait for a couple days, you know? You never know, like, which, like, team comp you can use with a character. And because of that, like, if you want to go for Kinich, and he is, by the way, on a second phase of 5.0, like, yeah. So yeah, it's better for wait for gameplay, at least something, before pulling for him. But yeah, he benefits from burgeon and burning because of Night Soul, and the more points you have, by the way, in a Night Soul, you get some Night Soul points. Like level of the Night Soul gives any of the Natlan characters 3 different abilities, by the way. It's damage, it's something related to exploration, and also, if I'm not mistaken, it's a cooldown, something like that on the burst. So yeah, it's pretty useful, and it's all of them has limits, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, Kinich has 20, like at max you can like get like 20 Night Soul points. Moalani, by the way, is 60. So yeah. Maybe because of that, you know why? Like it means like this Night Soul like means that, let's say if you play with Moalani, right? Why you anyway need to go for second Dendro. I mean, it's like it's not like mandatory or something like that. It's not like you should do that, but it's better to go with a Deepwood. I'd say like Kinich with a Deepwood, it still can collect Night Soul points, you know, and can be pretty good for a field DPS Emily, and you don't need another like you need like one pyro. It's like obvious, and since Kinich scales on attack, you can use you can easily use Bennett, you know, and keep it on field and do some additional damage. So yeah, maybe something like that, but still, it's like it's pretty early to say like how she can be play with Emily. I mean, we need to like at least to do some tests before of that. But no problem with Arlecchino herself healing match. I try Arlecchino with my, but phase one problem with Arlecchino herself healing mechanics. I try Arlecchino with my friends. Oh yes, you can. I have Tignari and Navia 5-star in my new account. Oh, most likely if that account is pretty new. If so, I would suggest you to go for Moalani. No Raiden, because you know why? Because that account was so new, like it's like only 1 month or 2 months account, something like that. If so, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Raiden, because it's again because of reasons, because of your time. So yeah, it's better to build your brand new account with a brand new characters, if you ask me. Tignari is a 50-50 most likely, and Navia is pretty good character, because you still, by the way, even though Xianyun cannot buff, like directly buff Navia, you still can use like Xianyun with Navia, because she can buff Hydro, Cryo, Pyro, Electra, and other characters. Because of that, and Navia can benefit from those elements, from those characters. So, and because of that, you just will get not like you can get buff not from your Navia, but for your teammates. Let's say if you go like Xinchu and Shanling, you know, you will be completely like you will do a pretty good amount of damage. The additional damage because of Xianyun, who can like buff your Hydro and your Pyro characters. Oh yeah, let's like avoid this one. No, why not? Let's go.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Coming to be!
Time to act.
Attack!
Burst forth!
This one's got your name on it. Nice and spicy. Hey-ya!
Let me weave you a burst.
Hey there! This one's got your name on it.
And since like with Xinchu, Shanling, you get some healing. Let's say yes, Bennett is another bad option. Like let's say Bennett is maybe best option for Navia, but you can go like without Bennett as well. Amazing account for Latino after losing to Latino. Oh yeah, that's alright. Yes, burning passive, Yoni. Because of that, like, oh, it's a chance, by the way. Oh my, come on, crit rate. So sad. I mean, when you get like couple. So yeah. Yes, it has passed. Like he has passive about like burning and burgeon. Like because of that, like only because of that, he can be pretty useful with Emily, by the way. Because let's say you still need something to keep that burning, and Emily is the best one for now. Emily is the best character to keep that burning like alive. You know, she applies Dendro, and you don't need to like to apply Pyro so fast, like every 8 seconds, something like that. But still, like Emily can like keep that burning up. Because of that, yes, Kinich can benefit from that and do damage, you know. So yeah, like Emily and Kinich, I'd say like yes, they have pretty good synergy, by the way, because like for doing damage, they use exactly the same supportive characters, but the difference is one of them is on field, another one is off field. So yeah, it's like that. And you can easily use a Deepwood set on Kinich, by the way, to do Dendro damage. So yeah, I think like Kinich, like for your account, for your characters, Kinich can be way better and useful than Moalani, if you ask me. Because Moalani, let's say, yes, she's okay, but she cannot benefit from Emily. You know, like anyway, you can of course use her with Emily, like who can like it's like up to you. But the damage wise, the damage output is not going to be so crazy. So yeah, Kinich is the best option, I think, because of that passive and because of the synergy between them. So you can like cast that lamp. It's like luminescent, something like that. It's like calling like that. Or then you can like do some pyro, switch to Kinich, and do crazy amount of damage. Because burning exists, he can like collect that night soul points, and then he can utilize those points. So yeah, it's kind of like that. But it's still like let's say they can do some changes to the kit, maybe like collecting night soul points, maybe something. But I don't think they will do something like extremely like completely different. You know why? It's like only 20 days, and we already got like version 4 of a characters. So yeah, most likely he will remain the same with the same kit and abilities. So yeah, like I would say Kinich for you, but if you have extra Primogems, then yes. But you know, like additional character means like additional Primogems. But if you're chasing like Chaska, Pyro Archon, and Xylonen, then you know, like you need, if you ask me, I mean, Kinich can be way better for you than Chaska. It also depends, you know, like I don't think they will add like Chaska some abilities which can like be useful with Dendro, because like let's say Cryo completely ignores Dendro, like Dendro and Cryo cannot react with each other. Maybe they will add something, you know, like, or they will, like they did with Navia, by the way, because even though they can react, I mean like Cryo, Pyro, or like Hydro, but only creates crystals. But in case of Navia, she can benefit from characters. Maybe they will do something like that. Like, let's say Chaska can benefit from the Dendro, off-field Dendro. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, we need more info. Like, it's a little bit early to say, because like we are only in a 4.8 phase 2. For me too, Vortex. Domain heart, I got. Oh yeah, that's alright. I mean, it's completely okay. I mean, it's usually like that. And when you're chasing for some specific artifacts, specific stats, it's usually like that. It's usually like that. It's like, okay, it's like gacha game. It's like, let's say it's not usually like that, it's always like that. So yeah guys, it's like close to 11. So yeah, it's like I'd say like I will stop him. Like let me use that scan box to like melt my trash artifacts I got today. Yeah, not so much info.
Behold,
unfortunately about
the princess and
about the like new characters. Unfortunately, yes, Emily for me, yeah, like would be nice to like maybe like, yes, she deals pretty good damage, but you know, like the problem is you need some specific characters and you cannot do some adjustment. I mean, you know, like all of the characters you use with Emily will increase her off-field damage. So yeah, let's like she's not so flexible, especially for my account. I don't have like some specific characters. I don't have Nilo, which can be useful for her, you know. I don't think I will go for Kinich. So yeah, in this case, yes, Emily for me is like, I wouldn't say completely useful, but if I will go for Emily, I need to build the team around her. It's like that. And another problem which I don't like, she cannot snapshot, which is bad. You know, like that Bennett's buff can like be beneficial for her only if she's on field and within that like circle. I mean Bennett's buff, only like that. So yeah, in any other cases, like you will lose that buff. So yes, it's like even if you like use that burst within that circle and you like switch to another character, Emily will lose that buff. Yeah, it's not that like, it's not that like with that weapon, by the way, Deathmatch weapon. Deathmatch like still gives you buff even though if you off field or on field, it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's like that. Alright, let me use that strong box real quick. Okay, it's right here. Yeah, a lot of trash artifacts. Oh, one more. That elemental mastery without energy recharge, if you ask me, is completely useless. I mean, I try and do not level up those. Yes, of course, if you don't have any other options, then yes, but you need energy recharge as well. I start my endeavors now. Okay, that I start. Yes, actually. Oh, yeah, you want to start another account? It's up to you. I mean, why not? Why not? I saved trash artifact. I use that artifact when default. Oh yeah, actually it's not a bad idea. You know, I did that couple times, like let's say back then, but now I don't have enough space, unfortunately. You know, like it's like close to 180, you know, 1800. So yeah, I need to like melt all of them, but that's alright. I mean, for me, like I have a ton of depot, but if you don't have, then yes. And that scam box, by the way, is not a bad, like, let's say it's not a bad way, like, not a bad way to, like, get some artifacts. Even though the price, it's pretty high, like, 3 trash artifact to 1. I would say 1 to 2, like 2 to 1 would be way better, but it's Mihoyo, it's okay, why not? It is worth it, at least it's for free, you know, like, and using that strong box is better than using 5-star artifact as fodders. You know, but yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, we'll see what we can do. I mean, like, you know, like not so much to do, to be honest. Like Spiral Abyss in a week or 8 days, something like that. So yeah, in 8 days they will do some changes to the Imaginarium Theater as well, by the way. So yeah, we will get additional difficulty, which is nice if you ask me. So yeah, alright guys, thanks for joining once again, and feel free to join tomorrow. Bye bye guys, bye bye.
Which should I choose?
Oh, hi Kakarot. Unfortunately, yes, it's like... Yeah, you're welcome, Yoni, you're welcome. And yes, Yoni, by the way, if you will get some like question or something like that, just like let's say we can like discuss tomorrow about the Emily, by the way. Yes, actually, Kakarot, it's like 11, it's like, yeah, time to go, unfortunately. Yeah, alright guys, bye-bye.
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild. It's been getting quite busy recently. Fountain. Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. Today's recommendation? I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild. And a radish veggie